The devil never sleeps, and it looks like the hood doesn't forget a single damn thing. In a fresh twist to the ongoing feud, viral jail footage has surfaced, showing Foolio's cousin in a heated altercation with Yungeen Ace's crew. This latest clip is reigniting tensions and proving that even behind bars, old grudges and rivalries stay alive. Let's break down what this footage reveals and how it's adding fuel to an already blazing fire. So let's rewind a bit and set the stage. Foolio, whose real name is Charles Jones, was a high-profile member of the Jacksonville gang known as 6 Block. This crew's been making headlines not just for their music, but for their fierce rivalries with other gangs in the area. Foolio's name has been tied up with a whole lot of drama, and it's clear that the streets haven't forgotten a single thing. Now, if you're up on the latest, you know that Foolio's murder case has been making waves. The investigation into his death is tangled with a web of gang rivalries, with 6 Block going head-to-head with other major players like ATK and 1200. Foolio's murder wasn't just a random act of violence. It's deeply rooted in this ongoing gang war. Here's where it gets heated. Foolio's crew, 6 Block, has been clashing with ATK and 1200 for a while now. Isaiah Chance, one of the suspects in Foolio's case, is linked to ATK, and Rashad Murphy, another suspect, is connected with 1200. This trio is at the heart of the legal battle, with accusations and arrests flying as the case unfolds. The tension between these gangs isn't just confined to street corners. It's spilled over into social media and music. You've probably seen the diss tracks and beefing videos online, where gang members are throwing shade and calling out their rivals. It's like a digital battlefield where every post and track adds more fuel to the fire. All right, let's dive into the latest jaw-dropping footage that's got everyone talking. We're talking about high-definition 4K video that reveals the intense planning behind Foolio's assassination. This footage isn't just some random clip. It's a raw and dramatic look into how his enemies meticulously orchestrated his hit. The video shows the enemies mapping out their plan with chilling precision, highlighting the depth of their rivalry. From detailed conversations to strategic moves, the footage gives us an inside look at how Foolio's assassination was plotted. This isn't just about street beef, it's a clear, unfiltered portrayal of the lengths these factions will go to. As this footage circulates online, it's sparking fresh conversations about the brutal reality of gang conflicts. The clarity and detail of the 4K video make it impossible to ignore, serving as a powerful reminder of how deep-seated and unresolved these rivalries are. Even behind bars, the animosity and planning continue to play out, showing that the feud is far from over. This isn't just about the violence, it's a stark glimpse into the strategic and often cold-blooded nature of gang conflicts. The video is putting a spotlight on the ongoing tensions and the extreme measures taken in this brutal street war. The fact that these dramatic moments are now so publicly visible underscores just how intense and far-reaching these rivalries have become. Let's not forget the law side of things. The Tampa police have been grinding hard, working with Jacksonville gang detectives to crack this case. They've been keeping a close watch on social media and monitoring jail calls to piece together what's been happening. This kind of surveillance is crucial in understanding how these gangs are operating and communicating, even when they're behind bars. The court proceedings are also a big part of the story. On August 26, 2024, 3 suspects, Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and Sean Gathright, faced arraignment in connection with Foolio's murder. It's not just about the street beef. Social media and music play a huge role in this saga. The rivalry between these gangs is often played out in the public eye through diss tracks and social media posts. This digital warfare keeps the tension alive and makes the drama even more intense. Every new track, every heated post adds to the narrative of this gang conflict. It's a high-stakes game where every move is scrutinized and every comment can spark a new round of beef. The way these gangs use music and social media to throw shade and escalate their conflicts only adds to the overall intensity of the situation. Yungeen Ace has continued to release songs that reference Foolio's death and mock the incident. For example, on the track Do It, that was released on the same day as Foolio's death, June 23, 2024, we hear Yungeen going in and doing the same thing that basically got Foolio touched. This track got lyrics that some interpreted as referencing the shooting. Then there's Game Over. Released on June 28, 2024, this song received 2.5 million views in a single day on YouTube. In Game Over, Yungeen Ace appears to make direct references to Foolio's death. He raps, 5 in the morning, I got a call, what is this? Dead on the floor, dead on arrival, Mr. And he also says, 4 in the car and one of them dead, 3 got hit. These lyrics seem to align with the reported details of Foolio's shooting, which occurred around 4:40 a.m., with 4 people in the car. Yungeen was in a similar predicament a few years back, but that time around he was the sole survivor. In the Game Over video, Ace is seen carrying a bottle of Don Julio tequila, which fans interpret as a diss towards Julio Foolio. Let's not forget that Yungeen also weirdly behaved during his interview with DJ Academics, who asked him quite serious questions. He also kept touching the bottle of Don Julio in the studio and tapping the cap of the bottle. Coincidence? Plus, the track's title, Game Over, itself appears to be a taunt regarding Foolio's death. The songs have garnered mixed reactions. Some fans praise the tracks and others criticize the approach, knowing how far-reaching the consequences of such actions can be, really. Interpretation criminal lawyer Bruce Rivers has suggested that these tracks could potentially be used as evidence if Yungeen Ace were to be linked to the case. While Yungeen Ace has not been named a suspect in Foolio's murder, his continued release of songs referencing the incident keeps the rivalry in the public eye and potentially escalates tensions between the gangs involved. The lawyer drew parallels to other high-profile cases where rap lyrics have been used in court, such as the Young Thug and YNW Melly cases. The timing of the releases, particularly Do It coming out the day after Foolio's death, has raised eyebrows. Rivers emphasized that the specificity of these lyrics could make them particularly problematic from a legal standpoint. But as of now, Yungeen Ace has not been named a suspect or charged in relation to Foolio's murder. However, the Tampa police chief has stated that arrests in the case are expected soon. Plus, Julio's mom herself thinks that more people will be arrested soon. The continued release of these tracks keeps the rivalry between the gangs ATK/1200 versus 6 Block in the public eye. This ongoing musical feud has the potential to escalate real-world tensions between the gangs involved. The situation highlights the complex relationship between hip-hop, gang culture, and the legal system, particularly regarding the use of lyrics as evidence. This interpretation underscores the potential consequences of using music as a platform for gang rivalries, both in terms of legal repercussions and the perpetuation of violence. It also raises questions about artistic expression, free speech, and the responsibility of artists in conflict situations. So, as the story continues to unfold, one thing's clear: the beef between Foolio's crew and their rivals is far from over. The recent viral footage is just the latest chapter in a long and complicated saga of street conflicts and legal battles. With the next court date set for September 5th, 2024, all eyes will be on how this case develops and what new twists might come into play. For now, the streets are buzzing with the latest news, and the drama continues to capture the public's attention. Stay tuned for more updates as this story evolves, and keep an eye on the latest developments. The hood never forgets, and neither does the drama. It's always lurking, always waiting to make headlines.